Let's come into lotus position, hands gently placed on the knees, palms facing the sun above us. Let's take a moment here to settle into our bodies. Let's forget all that's happening in the outside world and tap into ourselves. Deep inhale through the nose. Release slowly through the nose. Find your rhythm with your breath as you connect deeper and deeper into yourself. On the exhale, drop the hands down to your side and slowly bring the hands all the way up above the head. Hold the breath. On the exhale, rotate the palms out and slowly glide the hands down along your sides, the wings of a set. Take your right hand and place it gently on your left knee. Left arm is behind you, palm on the ground, spinal twist. Deep inhale here. Hold. And exhale, release as you twist to the other side. Left hand gently placed on the right knee. Right palm behind you. Deep inhale. On the exhale, bring both hands back to your knees. Relax the shoulders and slowly begin to tilt your head back and forward in rounded circular motions. Inhaling as your head tilts back, exhaling as your head comes forward. Really allowing your head to hang heavy and breathing into any tension or any pain you may feel. On the inhale, bring your head back to center and tilt the chin all the way back, opening up the neck, our throat chakra. And exhale as you bring your chin forward to touch your chest. Gently place your right forearm down on the mat beside you and take the left hand over the body and over the head and reach. Deep inhale as we open up our left side and our chest and our heart space. Gazing at the sky above. Hold. On the exhale, slowly bring that left hand back down, forearm on the mat, and right arm reaches over our head. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale, release as both hands come back down. Interlace your fingers behind you. And on the inhale, tilt the chin back. On the exhale, lean forward, allowing your hands to be guided up towards the sky. And on the inhale, slowly come back up. Untangle your fingers, and let's come onto all fours. Find yourself in child's pose, third eye rested on the earth beneath us, Father Geb. This is a very nourishing and healing position, and use this time to connect with the earth, with Mama Gaia, Mother Nature, Father Geb, and honoring her and all of her abundance that she has provided for us. Slowly round the spine and drag the arms up. Chin comes up last. Exhale, release. Palms are gently placed on the knees. This is a pharaonic posture, a posture of strength, a posture of courage, a posture of sitting in our power, almost as if we're sitting on a throne. lean forward just to tuck the toes up and under. So this time you'll be sitting on your toes instead of on the backs of your feet. And this is great for reflexology, to stimulate the chi, the raw life force that moves throughout our nerve endings, through our airways, through our bloodstream, and throughout our body and energetic system. Drop your hands down to your side and slowly reach the arms all the way up. And then rotate the palms out, and on the exhale, bring the hands down just until you reach your shoulders. Rotate the palms forward. Bend the elbows into Ka, and slowly bring your hands into prayer in front of you and into your heart space. Exhale, release. Gently place your palms onto your mat in front of you and come onto all fours. Deep inhale, round the spine, Mother Newt. And exhale, arch the back. Chin comes up, Father Geb. Once again, deep inhale, Mother Newt. And exhale, release, come back to center. Finding our balance, let's lift our left leg and our right arm. Let's try to find the ma'at, the order, the balance in this posture. Reaching through the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. Remembering to breathe. They say if you can find balance on the mat, you can find balance in your life. As above, so below. On the exhale, slowly bring both back down to the mat. Inhale, round the spine, Mother Newt. And exhale, opposite side. Left arm is reaching in front and right leg is reaching behind. Deep inhale, find your point of focus. Maintain your ma'at. Hold the breath. And on the exhale, bring both back down to the mat. Round the spine, inhale, Mother Newt. Tuck the toes under and slowly lift the knees up and back into your pyramid position. Deep exhale here. You can pedal the feet out just a little bit just to get yourself comfortable. Go ahead and gaze at the belly button. Heels planted firmly on the mat. Palms are rooted into Father Geb. On the inhale, roll the shoulders over the wrists and come into a tall plank. Hold the breath. Hold the plank. Keep holding. Keep holding. And exhale, release. The knees come down and come into either your chaturanga or your wajet. The posture of the serpent. On the inhale, tuck the toes under. Press the hips back and come into pyramid. Exhale, release. Gaze forward, either hop or step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. You can grab onto your elbows if you'd like, and just kind of rock from side to side, bending the knees, just allowing yourself to feel the force of gravity. Very slowly release your hands back down to touch the mat and roll the spine up very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up above the head. Reach and hold the breath. Rotate the palms out and exhale as the arms come down, really opening up the chest, expanding the fingertips. Inhale, bring your hands all the way back up again. Remembering that with each breath, we rejuvenate and we revitalize. Go ahead and rotate the palms down. Bring the hands shoulder length. Bend the elbows into Ka. And go ahead and bring the hands in front of you, forward fold. Dropping the hands down to the mat. Come up halfway, forward fold again. hop or step the feet back so that you come into a tall plank. Exhale, release the knees down and come into your wajette, where you come down onto the mat and use the strength in your arms to peel yourself up off of the mat and lift your thighs off the mat. Tuck the toes under, press the hips back, and come into your pyramid position. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the right leg high, and just kind of let the foot drop behind you, just opening up the hips. Square the hips and bring the knee towards your nose, planting the foot down in between your two arms. Inhale, rise up into your crescent lunge. Go ahead and rotate the palms out and bring the hands down just to your shoulders. Rotate the palms forward and bend the elbows into ka. Come down into a lunge and rise up. Once again. It's 2, 3, and last one. 4, hold, and slowly come back up. Bring your hands together in front of you and slowly back down to your mat. Lift the right leg back up and bring it down to the mat gently. Pedal the feet. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, roll the shoulders over the wrists, come into a tall plank. Come down into your wajette. Take your time if you need. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the toes under and come into your pyramid. Gazing at the belly button, finding length in our spine. Inhale, you're going to take the left leg high this time, letting the foot drop behind you. Exhale, square the hips, knee to nose, and foot onto the mat. Inhale, rise up into crescent lunge. Inhale, rotate the palms out. And exhale, bring your arms down just to your shoulders. Rotate the palms forward, come into ka and first lunge. 2, 3, 4, hold. Straighten the back leg and come up. Bring both hands in front of you into prayer and gently fold forward and bring the hands down to the mat. Exhale, bring the left leg high and back down to the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders over the wrists, come into a tall plank. Bring the knees down, come into your wajette. Inhale, press the hips back into pyramid. Exhale, release. Just coming up onto the toes, flexing the calf muscles. Go ahead and lift the head just a little, gaze forward, and either hop or step to the top of your mat. Come into a forward bend, just letting the head hang here. Slowly round the spine up, arms are just hanging low. And slowly bring the arms all the way up above the head. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate the palms down. This time all the way down to your side. Inhale like a dove. Bring the arms up and forward fold. Dropping the fingertips to the mat. Inhale. Forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Forward bend. Palms on the mat, and either hop or step the feet to the back of the mat, tall plank. Inhale, press the hips back into pyramid, right leg comes up. Bring your knee to nose and bring your foot down to the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, slowly rise up and come into warrior 2. So that front knee is bent in a 90-degree angle, and the back foot is placed firmly on the mat. Try and find a deep lunge with that front knee. Now let's bend the back elbow into ka, while the front arm is extended forward. deepen the lunge. Really find your strength here. Now bring both elbows and arms into ka, making sure we have a 90-degree angle with that front knee. Exhale, release the arms out, and place the right elbow just before the knee while the left arm comes over our heads, extended towards the sky. Let's create a nice straight line from the tip of our finger all the way down the side of our bodies to the tip of our toes. Okay, let's bring the arms back into warrior. And go ahead and round both arms back down to the mat. Right leg comes up and back down. Go ahead and pedal the feet out. Inhale, roll the shoulders over the wrists, tall plank. Exhale, release yourself back down to the mat and come up into Wajet. Tuck the toes under and press the hips back into pyramid. Really finding a deep stretch here. Inhale, go ahead and lift the left leg high. Bend the knee and bring the foot down to the mat. Forward lunge. Inhale, and as you rise, keep that front knee at a 90-degree angle and bring the arms all the way up and out and come into your warrior position. Find your balance and your strength here. Inhale, you're going to rotate the back arm into ka. Front arm is pointing forward. Inhale, bring both elbows into ka. Hold here. Holding the breath. Exhale, outstretch the arms. And go ahead and bring the right arm over the body. Left arm is gently placed right before the knee. Take a deep inhale here and really reach through the fingertips. And exhale, release as you come back into your warrior. And go ahead and spiral both of the hands down and lift up the left leg high. And then drop it down to the mat. Push the hips back into pyramid and then roll the shoulders over the wrists. Come down and come into your Wajet or your cobra. Deep inhale as you press the hips back into pyramid. Pedal the feet just a bit. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here. Really try to find length in the spine. Okay, gazing at the belly button. Go ahead and look forward and either hop or step up to the front of the mat. Forward bend. Inhale, come up all the way to the top, rounding the spine. Arms come above the head, fingertips to touch. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bring the hands down to your heart center. Take a moment here to just stand with yourself, just feeling into your body. Drop the fingertips so where they touch, so you form this beautiful triangular shape with your chest and your arms. And gently just place your hands onto your chest, onto your heart space. Then drop the elbows down, fingers down, and we're going to come into Salket. And as you can see here, we have the elbows just tucked right next to our hips. Palms are facing the front, with a slight bend towards the sky. Salket is the ancient Egyptian goddess of medicine, magic, and healing. So just stand here with this intention of healing, of magic, of activating all that you are. Slowly exhale as you bring your hands down and rotate them all the way up, fingertips to touch. Exhale, bring your hands down into your heart space. And let's breathe here for a moment, settling into deep relaxation. If you're not already facing the front of your mat, go ahead and turn your body towards the front. And then take a deep breath and come into a forward fold. And we're going to bend the knees here, rotate the palms and arms all the way up, and come into our chair posture. You want to make sure that you tuck your tailbone in. Try to look down and make sure just the big toes are touching. There's a little bit of space in between your heels. Try and sink lower. And don't forget to breathe. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release, forward fold. Either step or hop the feet to the back of the mat and come into a tall plank. Rotate the hips forward and come into an upward cobra. Press the hips back into pyramid, maybe pedal the feet to find your balance. Lift the right leg high, bend the knee and bring that foot in between your two hands. Left palm on the mat, right hand comes up towards the sky. A nice spinal twist here and hold. Inhale, reach the arm above the head. And exhale, rotate the hand down and to the mat. Go ahead and lift up the right leg again and bring it down to the mat. Pedal the feet out. Deep inhale as you lift the left leg high this time. Hold the breath. Bring the foot in between the two hands. Exhale, release. Right palm on the mat. Left arm is twisted up towards the sky. Hold the breath. Inhale, reach the arm over the head. You can gaze towards the sky. Hold the breath. And exhale, release your hand back down to the mat. Left leg comes high. Exhale, release both feet to the mat, pyramid position. Great. Deep inhale and exhale, release. Just focusing on the breath as we're in pyramid. Go ahead and walk the feet all the way up to the hands, forward bend, and inhale, slowly round the spine up. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Rotate the palms out and exhale, bring your hands all the way down. Okay, inhale, bring the hands all the way up again, and we're going to come into a balancing posture. You're going to drop your left arm down, find your balance, and lift the left leg while the right arm is extended. Try and find a straight line with the back foot and the right arm and hand. Exhale, release, bring yourself back to center. Both hands come up. Bring your hands down into prayer into your heart space. Inhale, reach both hands up. This time, drop the right arm down. And you're going to tilt forward, left arm extended, right arm and right foot are lifted. Try and find a straight line here with your body. Find your point of focus, focus on that. Exhale, release, bring yourself back to center. Both arms come up. And exhale, rotate the palms out, opening up the chest. Hands together and forward fold. Go ahead and hop or step the feet to the back of the mat. Come down. Bring your palms next to your shoulders. Press deeply into the ground beneath you and just bring the chest above the mat and release back down. We're going to come into a deep shoulder stretch. So go ahead and outstretch your left arm, palm facing down. Bring your left ear onto the mat and take your right foot over your left leg. Use your right arm as a lever to kind of deepen the stretch and push your shoulders back. This is your first time in this stretch. It might be very, very deep and penetrative. So just continue to breathe through it. Allow the breath to move seamlessly into any tension and any pain you may feel here. Okay, slowly rotate that right leg back over and come into cobra. Come up, just stretch your shoulders out a little bit. Slowly release yourself back down. We're going to work with the opposite side now. So the right arm is extended, left foot comes over the body, and use your left arm as a lever to push your shoulders back and deepen the stretch. Continue to breathe. Gently and slowly bring your left leg back down, come into cobra. Press both palms into the mat, come up, tuck the toes under, and press the hips back into your pyramid position. Pedal the feet just a little bit. Round the toes over, come onto your knees, and press the hips back for child's pose. Really try and extend the arms towards the front of the mat, and let's deepen that stretch here. Breathe deeply, and remember this is your neutralizing position. Sink into your body. Let the pull of gravity pull you down. Slowly inhale. Look up and bring your right arm up and underneath your left arm. Okay, you can have your right ear placed gently onto the mat. This is a very beautiful shoulder stretch. It's also something you can do in isolation in the mornings or before bed. Continue to breathe and surrender to the posture. Gently, the head comes up first and then the arm. Let's come back into child's pose. Just briefly. And we're going to inhale, and this time take the left arm under the right. Left ear comes down onto the mat. Allow yourself a moment of silence, a moment of stillness. Slowly on the inhale, gently raise the head. Bring both arms back into child's pose. And this time you're going to bend your elbows and come into Sphinx position. Deep inhale, come into tabletop position. Around the spine, inhale, Mother Newt. Exhale, release, tuck the toes under and press the hips back into pyramid. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee and bring it forward towards your right elbow. Gently place your knee and your calf onto the mat beneath you. So in this position, you really want to try and square your hips. So basically your hip bone is parallel to the ground. This yoga position is really about surrender. We hold so much emotion in our hips. So this is a great stretch on the physical that also translates to the emotional. And once you get comfortable with this position, you may even find yourself a little bit blissed out because of how deeply it stretches. Very slowly lift the head, bring both hands up, and outstretch both hands on either side of you. Maintain your balance, maintain a straight line with your arms. Maybe look behind you to make sure it's leveled. And exhale, rotate both hands to the mat. Lift the right leg high and bring your feet back down to the mat. Pedal the feet out. Opposite side. Left leg comes lifted, bending the left knee and bringing it down to the mat. Great. Find your position here because we'll be here for just a moment. Exhale and surrender to the posture. Slowly on the inhale, raise the head up, bring your hands to the mat, and slowly reach up and outstretch them on either side of you. Maybe gazing ahead, finding strength in your arms and in your core. And exhale, rotate both hands down to the mat, tuck the back toe under and lift the left leg high. And drop the foot back down to the mat. Come into your pyramid. Exhale, release. Either walk or hop the feet up to the top of the mat, and we're going to come into a seated position. Outstretch your legs in front of you. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up, interlace the fingers and rotate the palms out. Slowly exhale and release down into a forward bend. Really try and find length in the spine here so you're hinging at the hips. Okay, you can maybe gaze at your toes. Try and flex your toes up towards the sky. Breathing deeply. Slowly round the spine back into a straightened vertebrae. And bring both of your heels to touch and scoot both feet out just a little. And go ahead and fold in between your legs. Wherever you are with this is okay. Remember to honor your body and honor your practice. It's about the breathing and finding your edge, finding the point, the sweet spot where you get enough of the stretch, but also challenge yourself to move a little bit further and deeper. Round the spine back up. Go ahead and drop your left leg down and hop the right foot over the left leg. Bring your right arm in front of your right leg, and left palm is placed down on the mat for a spinal twist. Deep inhale and exhale here. Inhale and bring both hands back to center, and let's do the opposite side. So this time your left foot is going to be placed in front of your right leg, and you're going to twist your body right palm onto the mat behind you. Inhale, rotate the body back to center, and we're going to come onto our backs. Here is our opportunity to do a little bit more stretching. Let's take our left ankle, place it gently right before our right knee, and press through your right heel down so that you're bringing that stretch deeper and deeper and closer to your chest. Okay, let's do the opposite side. So untwist the legs, and this time the right ankle is going to come right before the left knee. Remember to breathe. Let's bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Maybe just rock back and forth, hugging the knees into the chest. Just loosening up anything else that might be left. Here's your chance to fit in any kind of stretch you'd like. I really love extending my legs up and giving myself a stretch with the tip of my toes. If bridge pose or wheel is in your practice, now is a good time to take it as well. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And when you're ready, outstretch the arms to either side and drop the knees down to your right side. Gaze to your left. One last spinal twist here. So remember to breathe and sink and surrender into this posture. Just honoring yourself, honoring your practice for today. Deep inhale, and let's reverse sides. Let's drop the knees down to our left side and gaze to our right. Slowly and gently, let's come back to center and drop our feet down into the mat and our hands down to our sides. A deep inhale together. Hold the breath and slowly exhale and release. To feel all the sensations moving throughout your body, to be present with them, to enjoy and to surrender. invite you to stay in Shavasana or Sahu pose for as long as you need. But when you're ready, you can bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a big squeeze here. Maybe just rocking the hips from side to side. Slowly find yourself back into a seated position. Coming back into lotus. Gently placing the hands, palms facing the sky on the knees. Just taking a moment to bring ourselves back into this awareness. Drop your hands down to your side and slowly on the inhale, bring your hands above the head, fingertips to touch. One last deep inhale, reach, and exhale, bring your hands down over your crown, past your third eye, and into your heart space. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide your practice today. May you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you in class again. Ankh Uja Saneb. Namaste. Thank you.